Hello everybody, Jonathan Rayo here with Simplified Guitar, and in this lesson I want to go over the song Counting Stars by OneRepublic. First I'm going to play through the song for you, and then afterward I'll break it down and explain it to you in more detail, so make sure to stick around for that. For now, let's go ahead and play through the song.
Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. And we'll be counting stars. I see this life like a swinging vine, swing my heart across the line. In my face is flashing signs, seek it out and ye shall find. Old, but I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. Something so wrong, doing the right thing. Couldn't lie. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. We'll be counting stars. I feel your love, and I feel it burn down this river every turn. Hope is a four-letter word, make that money, watch it burn. Oh, but I'm not that old, young, but I'm not that bold. I don't think the world is sold, I'm just doing what we're told. I feel something so right, doing the wrong thing. Couldn't lie. Everything that drowns me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Baby, I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. And we'll be counting stars. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Take that money, watch it burn, sink in the river, the lessons I learned. Everything that kills me makes me feel alive. I've been losing sleep, dreaming about the things that we could be. But baby, I've been praying hard. Said no more counting dollars, we'll be counting stars. Lately I've been
All right, so for this song, in terms of chords, it's pretty simple. We're only going to be really using 4 chords. We have the A minor chord, which looks like this, and then we're going to transition from that A minor to a C chord, just the traditional C major. And then from the C chord, we're going to go to the G chord, and we're going to use our 2nd, 3rd, and 4th finger for this G because it makes transitioning in the C chord family a lot easier. And then from that G chord, we're going to go to an F. And at the beginning, at the opening of this song, when we're doing the finger picking, we're going to go to this F where we're barring the high E and the B string with our 1st finger. And then we have our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G string and our 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the D string. And for this for this F, we want to strum from the D string down only for this chord. But for the rest of the song, once we start strumming, instead of using this F, I'm going to be using an F over C, which is very similar to that F we just played, but instead of barring those last 2 strings, we're just going to press down on the 1st fret of the B string, and then we have our 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and then we have our 3rd and 4th finger. They're both going to be on the 3rd fret. The 3rd finger is going to be 3rd fret A string, 4th finger is going to be on the 3rd fret D string. And for this chord, we'll strum from the A string down. And the reason I'm using this F over C when we get to the strumming is because it's a lot easier to strum this chord. You don't have to worry about accidentally muting these strings that you're trying to bar with your 1st finger. And for strumming, it's a much better chord to use for the F when you're in the C chord family. We also have a D minor that shows up near the end of the song. It just shows up 1 time. But that D minor, we're going to be playing with our 1st finger on the 1st fret of the high E string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the G, and 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the B. And for this D minor, when I strum it, I want to start my strumming on the D string and avoid the E and the A string for this chord. All right, so let's look at that finger picking pattern when we open the song. And for that finger picking pattern, what we're going to do is we're going to start off beat 1 with our thumb. And our thumb is always going to be hitting the root note of the chord that we're playing. So we're starting with that A minor chord. And so for beat 1, we're going to be plucking that A string with our thumb. And then after that, when we get to beat 2, where our thumb is going to also play on beat 2, and it's going to play the D string on beat 2. And for beat 3, we're going to be using our 1st and 2nd finger at the same time. And our 1st finger is going to be on the G string, and our 2nd finger is going to be on the B string. And they're both going to pluck those 2 strings at the same time. So we have 1, 2, 3. And then for beat 4, we want to come back with our 1st finger on that D string. And that'll be beat 4. So all together we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now we're going to do the exact same thing on the exact same strings when we go to the C chord. Everything is identical for the A minor and the C chord. But when we get to the G chord, our root note is going to be changing from the A string to the low E string. So when I go to that G chord, my thumb on beat 1 needs to pluck the low E string for beat 1. But everything else is the same. Beat 2, I'm playing my thumb on the D string. Beat 3, 1st and 2nd finger on the G and B string. And beat 4, 1st finger on the D string. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now you'll notice that I'm playing my G just with my 3rd finger. I'm not pressing down on any other strings. And the reason for that is, for this picking pattern, I'm not picking the A string or that high E string, which would be the other 2 strings I would be pressing down on the G chord. So if I'm not going to be plucking them, there's no sense in pressing down and wasting that energy. So the only string that really matters when I'm finger picking is that 3rd finger on the 3rd fret of the low E string. And then when we get to the F chord, we're going to play again, we're playing that F like this. And our strumming or our picking needs to start on the D string. In this case, we're going to avoid the low E string and the A string, so our root note is on the D string. So that means we're going to shift this whole picking pattern down, and our thumb is starting on that D string. So we have beat 1 on the D string. Beat 2 is going to be on the G string with our thumb. And then beat 3, we have our first and second finger together on the B and high E string. And then beat 4, our first finger on the G string, and we start over. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's the exact same pattern, we're just shifting the whole pattern down a set of strings. Now, one thing I want to point out about the transitions during this finger picking is that on beat 4, when I'm plucking beat 4 with my fingers, I don't have anything pressed down. I pick my hand off, take my hand completely off the frets for beat 4. So I'm always going to be plucking beat 4 with no strings pressed down. And then for beat 1, I'm on the new chord. So that gives me an entire beat to switch chords, okay? So let me give you an example. I'm going to go from that A minor to the C chord, and I'll do it really slow, and I'm going to count the beats and pay attention to when I pick my hand up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, once we get done with that intro, we're going to be going into a strumming pattern. And because we're finger picking at the beginning, I'm going to be strumming without a pick. So I'm using my first finger, the nail of my first finger, to do my down strums. And this strum pattern is the driving pattern, which is going to be 4 down strums, and then we're doing an up strum after beat 4, and then that pattern repeats. So when I do that up strum, I'm going to be doing it with the pad of my first and second finger, just strumming up with those fingers like that. What I really want to hear is those down strums, especially on beat 3. I really want to emphasize beat 3 for this song. All right, I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and I hope to see you in the next lesson. All right, take care.